Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It is Saturday and we're hanging out with the UEC. Thanks again to all of our friends in the UEC for letting me hang out and watch these incredible events. Just got out of a battalion drill, which was awesome. If you haven't seen that, check out the YouTube page, go to the Twitter site, and you can see that there. These guys really put on a hell of a show. All right, we are at the Dunker Church battle. All right, the clock has started, and you can see it. We've already got the Alabama German Legion, Tim's guys on guns. This is danger, danger, danger for the Confederates. Some of the best artillery in War of Rights, in my opinion. And there's your 8th Alabama, led by Harris, the biggest unit on this side. Captain Slaughter in the 56th, falling in line behind. And you can see they're already heading for the woods. All right, well, let's take a look at our Union friends. We've already got gunners here as well. And these are the Mormons. We got Fritsch here with Malice and McClellan.
You won't be able to be with them.
On the other gun, we've got 1st New York Heavy Artillery. I don't see Smurfing in the guys. Oh, man, 51st not bringing a gun this time. Okay. Well, they do have 2 guns, so I guess they don't need them. But, man, that's a shame, 51st killers. But, I mean, these 2 groups are really good as well. So we'll see, right? Now's the time to get the attention of the world. All right, and the Union already sweeping hard to the right. Look at this. Aggressive play to begin with. I'll give you 2 guesses who's up front on this one.
Like a lot of lagging going on now.
Livington and the 51st. Utley carrying a musket. So the Serpent's looking large and in charge coming this way.
Come on,
Hogg in the 2nd group coming through.
Company,
Interline mark.
And then pulling up the rear, Captain Frank, 52nd. They got the largest unit here. So this is smart. Going to hit the Confederates hard on the right. And we can look at the mini-map and see that there's not a lot of Confederates around, but you can't see the Confederates, can you? No, you can't, because I'm on the Union side. So where are the Confederates? The Union going all the way into the woods. No Confederates anywhere near this side. They left the left completely open. And you see these boys are lining up for some shenanigans here. See a lot of new names in the 8th Florida here. It's good to see. They got a lot of men as well. If you're new to War of Rights, and you have a European timeline, or time zone, I should say, then reach out to these units. They love new recruits, and Hogg and the Florida moving this way. The Confederates don't seem to even know that they're coming, but they do have Confederates in the woods here. This is 8th Alabama, but they seem to be looking the wrong way. Harris trying to flank the flankers here. And the Union running right by him. Here they come. They see it's wide open. Livington going for it. The gun's facing this way already. Tim lined up on the 51st. And the 51st have made it to the nipple. But that gun is facing right at him. Oh, the murder. That gun won't fire. Not right now. Not without people in it. But these guys got to watch out because they got 8th Alabama on their flank. But we also have another unit out here mixing it up with the Alabama. And that's your 52nd New York. So the 52nd covering the flank of their partners here in 8th Florida, still on the move behind the Dunker Church.
Take aim in the woods. They're right in front of us in the woods to our left, southwest.
Oh, they're coming to the left.
Fire. Reload.
Hogg and the boys trying to put some heat on those rebels coming through the woods. Excuse me, not sure if they got anybody. But you can see he's not going to stay around long enough to find out. They're going to get the hell out of there.
5 people on my left.
And the 51st on the fence here.
Yeah, we killed them all.
So the Union coming straight for the throat of the Confederates here, and maybe put the Confederates on their heels a little bit. Let's see how they respond. We got a large mass of the Alabama German Legion right here. So Harrison the boy is going to square off against the 8th Florida. Mighty 88 going head-to-head once again.
Ein Verlust.
Although that might have been the 52nd up there too.
Spiegelschießen.
Deadly fire by the 8th Alabama as always.
Da sind Riesenlücken. Nochmal Johnny.
And we got Union coming back this way toward the corner as well.
Second Delaware for 6.
Oh.
Da oben sie stehen, auf die stehen.
And you can see Union moving to the Confederate left. Alabama still standing strong. Knocking holes in that Union line up there. And that's your 52nd New York, not the 8th Florida, sorry. And already we have a counterattack. 1953 in the match. And there's your 8th Florida on the corner. Now they're attacking the 8th Alabama.
To our left oblique.
Yeah, the smoke is covering them.
And the Alabama still not seeing them. They're covered by the smoke, but they got the bayonet out, and here they go. These guys are good at this. They sniff the Florida. And the 88 going head-to-head. And Alabama making quick work of the 8th Florida, but here come the Serpents. Excuse me, Alabama caught a little bit off guard there. And the Serpents getting revenge for the Floridians here. So, a bloodbath to start this one. Who would have thunk it? UEC got all their dander up today. I like it. And you can see the Union wiping out the Confederates here. 8th Alabama wiped, 8th Florida wiped, but the Union still in the corner. But we got Confederate gunners running right in their face. Look at Tim's guys. They don't give a shit, man. Oh, and they got a hit in there. A little bit high. If they'd aimed that sucker a little bit lower, they might have had something, but you can see the charge is on. These Union guys are not going to allow them to just stand there. Tim doing it with the pistol. Oh, he's dead. Frank coming out and doing it himself. Hell, even the flagman wanted a little bit of that action. All right, so we still got Confederates over here. 8th Alabama was not completely wiped. Looks like they fell back. Or they all didn't come, but we got 56 here as well. So the Union, early advantage. You can see the Confederates here pulling up. The 18th North Carolina and the 2nd Delaware. Nope. Yeah, 2nd Delaware. I see Paulie there. There are your Tar Heels right there. 18th North Carolina. That's Winkler's Legion. So what can the Confederates do? It's plenty of time. 17:19 on the alternate clock here. And 8th Florida still haven't made it back to the field yet. Frank bringing his guys over. Closer to the point of contention. He wants to force the Confederates to move on him. And you can see they're crouched behind the Dunker Church here. Or at least hiding behind it, not crouched. All right, they're moving. Let's see how they hit these guys. So they came out against the nipple, but Frank and the guys have a flank on them here. A little bit of peekaboo shit. Oh, first artillery shell starting to come in for the Union. And these Confederates on the run early. And we've got a unit coming back across the field. This has got to be Hog in the Florida. Here they are. So reinforcements on the way.
Defend.
But we got a lot of Confederates here. And you can see the numbers just dwindling away here in the corner. They've almost lost it, but the reinforcements are here. Livingston in the 51st making it to the corner. And Hogg continuing on the right flank. This man loves to sniff out the flank, and he's good at it.
Firing by company, make ready. Take A.
At ready.
Alabama may not even know that they're here. They got a smoke screen in front of them.
Damn.
Fire.
They know it now.
Okay, die fahren in der
Auf die
ersten.
Füße, mir hinterher, mir hinterher.
Loose formation!
And there they go. 8th Alabama pulling out. They know they've been flanked here. Excuse me. And this is great leadership by Harris and the or actual Slaughter, actually the one pulling out most of the guys, and Harris. This is good leadership because you don't want to just stand there and get shot to pieces when you've been exposed. So good move there. They got the guys to safety.
Ray Wine, don't kneel, please. Don't kneel. I think they're further to the left now, behind the house on our left.
See, we got a new guy to the group here.
I see. All right, thank you. This is yours then.
But if you die when you kneel, you lose 3 tickets. So they're trying to be cognizant of that. These matches come down. They're always nail biters. This one not so much so far, but look at this. This is what I was waiting for. The 1st New York heavy artillery, they've come in for these Confederate guns, so they're going to use their own weapons against them. And now it's the Confederates' turn to worry about close-range artillery. And you can see, or you can hear, the engaged are the Confederates. You hear the huzzah. So even though the 52nd out here really exposed to enemy fire, really anchoring this Union line right here. Taking a lot of casualties, but standing strong, and their artillery is just about in a great position. Look at this gun. It just flipped upside down. Did I miss that? I missed it. The gun is upside down.
Hey, Johnny.
So, dann würde ich sagen, nehmen wir uns die andere.
I don't even think they got to fire the damn thing. Well, that's one way to get the Confederates not to use it, huh? There's another gun out here. There's a couple of them. But these are awful close to the Confederate lines. These crazy bastards are going to do it. Look at them. I love it. They're brave. Got to give them that, but both Confederate flags are right here at this spot. And the Union really getting shot to pieces here. I kind of lost to Florida. Okay, here they come.
Make ready.
Florida and the boys coming up to defend the artillery here. Putting themselves in a deadly position.
Break low. Break low.
So they came in, gave them a volley, moved out. You see the brave lads of the 1st New York trying to get this gun going. The shell is loaded. It's about to be rammed home. So we'll see if the Confederates are able to survive this blast.
Nee, du hast den Levant, der hatte genug Schuss.
Ich hab keine Mat, ich hab nur einen.
Achso.
Vorschlag.
Ja.
Oh, they've killed them all. Look at it.
Kanone, Kanone.
18th North Carolina over here getting some target practice. They've killed every one of those artillery guys. There'll be no cannon fire right now. And the Union's still in a strong position. 11:58 to go on the counterattack clock. Oh my God. Floridians just laying down.
Fire. Left base.
Oof.
For march.
Left base, move.
So Hogg trying to get the guys to safety.
Actually, we are covered here.
Yeah, we have.
And the 52nd just about destroyed here.
Sterbt, Information, alles okay dann.
But they have been holding a lot of Confederate attention behind the church here and in the woods. This is not a bad position over here. 2nd Delaware and the 52nd Virginia working together.
Selbstverständlich ist da was umgefallen.
Ich hab einen Eichhörnchen erwischt.
Fahne
Die schieben,
zurück, ja, die schieben.
ziehen die zurück oder nach rechts?
Ein bisschen zurück und nach rechts, glaube ich.
Swift Captain geht mal nach rechts rüber und guckt, ob die nach rechts ziehen. Ja.
Meldung, 8 Alabama zieht über links weit.
All right, here come more artillery, guys. All the way from spawn, they want to shoot off this gun. Let's see if they can do it. Well, they're not going to be here when they do.
Kron, hier neu formieren, Ausrichtung Ost, laden.
The Tar Heels backing off that spot.
Ist Kron überhaupt da? Die machen jetzt.
Pretty smart, but this does give the artillery time to aim at another target. And here come the Confederates in a large wave here. That's Alabama German Legion. You should have known. Harris in the lead. And here's the line.
Ready. At the ready.
Charge Bayonet, double quick forward march.
Charge bayonet, double quick.
And they're going for the charge. He knows he can't stand there. There's a gun facing right at him.
Da kommt noch eine Einheit.
Wo? Da unten, ja, auf der Straße.
We're with the 8th Alabama.
Schieß!
Hold on the fence.
On this fence, on this fence.
You see the Union falling back, trying to get a position, forcing the Confederates to jump over multiple walls. 8th Alabama does not give a shit. They're coming straight in. But there's a lot of Union here. Both sides engaged. And the whole Confederate Army coming in now. There's Slaughter. We got Lewis there. Tim's got the pistol out. It's a brawl at the point of contention. But the Union holding strong. No, the Confederates have made the corner and they stopped there. Look at this. They've pushed them off. 18th North Carolina, 2nd Delaware are here. Ooh, artillery coming in. Big blast. Ooh, flagman going down. So the Union's still here. But you can see that red line coming straight across. A lot of Confederates, and they've done it. They've just about pushed them completely off. 2nd Delaware coming out to finish off what's left, but we got a small Union group down here, both flags. So this is what's left of the Union Army. An incredible push by the Confederates, and they've broken the countercharge. We're up to 33 minutes in the match. So a great push by the Confederates. Yankees seemed to have the advantage early in the match, but the Confederates decided to push them off, and they did so.
Wo ist denn der Rest hier?
Wir waren die Speerspitze beim
Habt ihr keinen
Charge.
Bucher, oder?
Da ist normal, dass so 90% ausfallen.
So there's a lot of death on that mini-map, and this is why. You can see it. A lot of dead bodies here. A lot of Union casualties. All right, so first Union attack, pretty successful, lasted a long time. We still got Union out here in the middle. They did not push them off completely. And Livingston trying to get all the guys organized.
Form on me. On my left.
Because they are capping the point. Well, no, it's going away now. And the more Confederates that pile around this church, the faster that red line's going to grow their way. But now we got both Union flags in the field. This is about where Green got during that day. They actually pushed into the West Woods a little bit, but got pushed off. I think the next map we're going to do is Cook's Countercharge, and that's what that is all about. You see him on the move, getting up to that fence.
Entschuldigung.
They're coming out of the other.
Good boys.
Und dann Command Firewatch.
So the Union's back and the red line's bleeding away. Confederates not able to complete the job.
Okay, son.
And you can see the Union bodies laying here as well. 52nd held this position for quite a long time. But here come the reinforcements streaming through the field. And led by 8th Florida, Hogg and the boys, making their way back to the corner. But we got Confederates coming this way. And that's Harris. 8th Alabama, they want to get a flank on the flanker. These these mighty 88 guys, they read each other's minds, man. Look at how many Alabama there are. But you can see the Union taking the bait, going straight to the corner, and the Confederates behind them. I think they wanted to hit them while they were in the rocks, but and now the Union kind of in a tough spot here. They got them in front of them and behind them. And here comes Hogg on the attack. He wants to flank the flankers, and he's getting into those rocks. So Harris has drawn him into the trap. Can he destroy him now? This is what he wanted. So Hogg's got the flank on him. Ooh, another artillery blast. Didn't see a lot of guys drop. There's a lot of Confederates out here in front of the 8th Florida, and Florida's not very big right now. So they're in a lot of danger here. As you can see the Floridians standing on that hill. They don't give a shit, son. All right, you heard the order. They're coming after him.
Ja, es dauert mir zu lange. Und los.
Weird position, but they're kind of going up the fence line here. You see the Union vacating, and here's the charge. He just wanted to get his men on this side of the fence, and they're going for the point of contention. And the leadership running for it. Frank's getting out of here. Don't blame him for that. Confederates flooding in. And the Florida able to hit them on the back, but are they able to make any difference? Here they come. Harris doing it with the pistol, but he's got Florida on his back. He doesn't even know it. Oh, A.J. Boyd killing the captain. Florida's here. Slaughter coming in from the backside. Johnson's got the flag. Run, Corporal. But the Union's doing it okay. They're actually going to hold this position. There's Mr. Hogg. And they've done it. They've actually pulled the position here. We got one private. Oh, nope, here come more. Confederates streaming in. This is 18th North Carolina. On the charge, straight to the corner. They know they outnumber the Union here, and the Union running for it. They've got to protect themselves. See Chambers, Johnson, Hogg getting out of there. Live to fight another day, my friends. Both armies engaged. 27 minutes in the match, and that red line is streaming in toward the Confederates. So a second push by the Union, not able to make as much ground as they did the first time. So the Confederates getting stubborn. But they are exposed to cannon fire, and we'll see if the Moormans and the 52nd guys can knock a hole in them.
Okay, Frick, can you get out of the way?
Yeah.
Looks like it went a little high. No, there it is. Blast. But they're shooting their own guns as well.
Da ist kaum Sicht.
Jetzt geht.
Ja.
Los, jemand ranklemmen.
Ach, wir haben Server-Lag.
Ich dachte schon, das ist Internet.
Okay, jetzt geht's.
Oh, another blast. They've got him dialed in. I didn't even see the cannon where that got fired from.
Links eindrehen.
Kann man,
Wunderbar.
man kann man eine Kanone umdrehen.
Weiß ich nicht.
Ich würde sagen, wir gehen mal hinter die Kirche und warten auf den
Schieß doch mal
Scheiße. Das war Lex.
Okay, hinter die Kirche.
Wollen wir die haben?
Vorne schieben, nicht nach hinten. Was ist denn los mit euch? Nach vorne schieben.
You can see the guts and the brains laying on the field.
Beeilung.
Die sind hinter uns.
Wir müssen die Kanonen auseinanderschneiden.
Ooh, cannonball going right through, barely missing that dude.
So, Richtung Südosten.
Sergeant Brommer got to clean his pants out after that one.
Ihr seht sie da auf
Puh.
dem Feld, auf dem offenen Feld. Feuer!
Schöne Salve, weitermachen.
Good thing that man's wearing brown pants. All right, Confederates getting their gun in position. Yeah, the Yankees pushed it halfway here for him.
Sobald du,
That's awful nice of them.
das reicht Stein.
One gun upside down, so funny. Screenshot.
Kacke, kann ich drehen.
Stein, sitzt du?
Ist jetzt egal, wer das macht.
Well, the Union have yet to try the Confederate right, although I do see some flags over there. Gonna get some counter battery fire here, looks like from Tim.
Help me out here. That was on the right side of it.
All right, Union is moving.
That's fine. This thing. Let's see on the north. Should pick it up.
Okay, 840 da.
Okay, I'm going to be
50 seconds to left, unit.
Okay.
50 seconds are on the left, on the road.
8 Florida.
Florida, line up, line up.
Far by company, make ready.
Gut. Hinten anschließen.
So Hogg getting his men in position quickly.
Fire!
Fire!
Near the node, near the node.
You see the 8th Alabama pulling all the way back to the rocks. They're happy to let the Union come in close to the point of contention. I think they feel like they've got better cover.
Rheinfeld.
Large volley coming through. You hear the huzzah. The Confederates are taking losses. So those muskets, hot for the Union today. Lots of kills. But they do have more tickets as the attackers. And Alabama's coming out of the woods. Because Hogg and the boys, I'm not sure who this is. This is the 51st, okay. So Livingston trying to get the guys over here on the flank of the Confederates, but the 8th Alabama coming out and just laying down the lead, son. And the Serpents have to leave or they're going to be destroyed.
We lost half of it. We just lost half of it.
So heads up play there by the 8th Alabama once again. And 56 over here on this side. Slaughter's sending in some volleys, but getting his in return as well. And the 18th North Carolina just out here, the target of all the Confederate guns.
Nee, sonst kannst du noch keinen Quer.
Ja, ihr standhaft. Kanon ist gefahren.
Gut.
Linie haben.
Ist nicht mehr drin.
Jetzt.
Achtung, zurückgezogen.
Geladen!
Again.
Weiter auf bekanntes Ziel folgen.
Jetzt geht's wieder nicht.
Ja, nach links auf die
See if this artillery shot does anything here.
Weiter,
Oh, God. 18th North Carolina still getting hit.
Stein übernimm.
Brusthöhe halten.
Oberst, muss
Rheinfeld?
Mach mal die Infanterie da weg.
It'd be hard to hit the guys over that hill right there.
Oberst, du hältst eine unsichtbare Schelle.
Tim's boys are good.
So.
Zwei nach rechts.
Genau, sollten
Weil du bist jetzt
Zwei nach
gelandet.
rechts.
Hallo. Zwei nach rechts.
Auf Ausgangsposition und jetzt der Schnauze.
Los, los, los. Die sind weg. Neue Feinkanonen.
Feinkanonen. Feinkanonen. Danke.
Wunderbar. Du weißt,
So they've decided to go counter battery.
das ist das linke Geschütz.
And both sides now taking losses. Oh, two simultaneous shots coming in from the Union there.
Aber irgendwer nimmt.
Tim's boys be able to make a hit? Ooh, just a little high. So the Mormons and the 1st New York Heavy Artillery doing their jobs, keeping the 18th pinned down. But the 18th doing a great job holding that position. Here's your 51st. They've got their reinforcements coming in, it looks like. Excuse me, strong on the Confederate left. And you can see they've fallen back into the woods for safety once again. It's one way to protect yourself from artillery fire. I'm actually surprised no one has tried the Confederate right so far today. Maybe they're saving it for the end. Who knows? 20 minutes left in the match. Both sides taking losses. Oh my God! I didn't pick that guy up until he was halfway through the air, but that was... We're getting some server lag, son. Do you see that? Ooh, that was choppy. That was choppy. All right, looks like the Union's finally thinking the same thing I am, and it's time to hit that Confederate right. Pull them away from that strong position if they can. And bring them into the Union guns a little closer. These are all good things. And you can see on the mini-map how the Union is moving that way to the Confederate right. And the Confederates have yet to really move from this position. Oh, another artillery coming in. Ooh, and you see that counterfire by Tim's guys. I saw a blood shower. Let's go on the attack with the Union. (52nd New York en masse, following closely behind 8th Florida, hog out in front. And they've done it. They made it all the way to the Confederate right. So how long before the Confederates start moving this way? It looks like they already might be. Hard to say. And the 51st not waiting on the fence. They want to hit those Confederates on the flank. Here we go. Out front, Captain Frank will go with him. Silent and deadly. He knows they're here, right here somewhere. He found them. But they're on the charge. Moving in on the Florida. Florida came out, it looks like 18th North Carolina sprung on them, but they got the 52nd behind them. And here come the 52nd. And they've done it. They've cleared them out. So a nice flanking maneuver by Captain Frank, flanking around. Looks like the Florida came straight over as a distraction, and when they did, they got attacked by the 18th North Carolina, but that pulled the 52nd around, and they were able to destroy him. So Frank moving back even further in the woods now. Not sure how far the Union can go this way, but they got a large group of them. And we also got some commotion back here going on. Didn't even see this. Big right flank maneuver. But the 8th Alabama is taking care of whatever it was. Whoever this was is no longer. I imagine it was 51st New York. They're the only group I didn't have a count of at that time. So the Confederates able to kind of absorb all of these Union attacks, but will the Union be able to make a final push that's able to push the Confederates off this point of contention? You can see Tim and the guys back on the gun, doing their best to hurt the Union, but Frank and the guys in the woods, so not making a very good target for the guys as of now.
Wir hören uns auch alle, wir können uns auch bewegen.
Und wir sehen alle.
And we got a flagman running out here.
Aber wo sind die alle hin?
And guys taking pistol practice. That ain't going to take long. So the flagman, brave, but dead. And here come the 52nd. Look at this, in mass. Frank on the flank one more time, coming around. But there's not a whole lot of Confederate resistance here. He's looking for the Alabama. But he has no way of knowing what we know, that they are way off in the corner of that field. So they've decided to turn around and come back for this point here. Hood's got the flag this time. And silently running up.
Na, das kriegen wir nicht.
Hey, Beleidigung, Rektor.
So Tim's gunners have been wiped. And the 52nd New York very much in control right now, back at the point of contention. So Frank and the guys really showing some muscle here. And 8th Alabama's going to work their way back in this direction. You can see him here, Harris leading the guys out. He knows he's going to be able to get a volley on him before they know he's here. And 52nd already under fire. You see the flagman going down. All right, so Harris decided he wasn't going to hit him from that distance. Wants to get his guys right on that flank. But he's going to have Union over here. We got him streaming up the road right now. That's your 51st, Utley right out front.
Touch your bayonet.
And they came up right up on the 8th Alabama. This is going to be danger, danger, danger for the 51st New York here. 8th Alabama, a large unit, and it looks like 56 coming in behind them. 51st, Livingston's going to have to get some reinforcements here. But they are nowhere in the county. Oh, here they come. That's 8th Florida pulling up on his left flank.
Don't shoot the Union, David.
Ja, ich will was.
Get on this fence and fire well again.
What? That wasn't me.
On the fence, fire woo. Watch both you and Dahlgren shoot the Union. For fuck's sake.
Still alive.
Hey, I didn't shoot.
Union? No.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just shoot the Raps, shoot the Raps. Independent
Oh,
fire.
that's an outline.
Well, it's
Flag down, pick it up.
Pick up the flag.
Independent fire, Florida.
Sniff, good boy.
You see the 8th Alabama, man, they just are not phased. I mean, musket fire does not scare these boys. Look at them. Just giving as much as they get. We got more Confederates pouring in. And that's your 18th North Carolina here, Winkler's Legion. Not even concerned with their left flank. They're looking at the 52nd out here, getting ripped to pieces. 2nd Delaware out here doing some work on them. Toby and the boys always going to do their part. Not a lot of them left. And the Union now getting hit from the flank, from behind. That's your 18th North Carolina, Winkler's Legion. Really moving today. I love it. And it's made the 52nd fall out. Look at this. Frank and Winter's going to have to pull off that fence. Just exposed to enemy fire. And the 51st is still here, but the 8th Florida looks like they've either been wiped or they've moved off as well. And Harris and the boys up here. So once again, another Union attack, another Union failure. The Confederates holding this position with 11:57 left in the match. So the boys have decided to get down to long-range musket fire.
Did the cops just die? No. Right, go down. Go down a little bit.
Hog?
Yeah.
I guess we should talk with Frank, see what we can
Yeah,
come
yeah,
up
yeah.
with. Where's Frank?
Company.
Oh, he's dead.
Captain ausgemalt.
Where's Frank? He's dead.
We could just keep returning fire and doing tickets. If they want to settle the call, they're going to get fucked by our artillery.
That is true. Yeah, let's get our
Yeah, Hog's right. If they just want to sit there on the point, they will get hit by the artillery. But what Harris is doing is backing off and getting in these woods to protect himself from that. And you can see the cannonballs going over their heads. It's hard to aim those cannons down the hill like that. So Harris in a really great position, and the 18th North Carolina just out here taking the brunt of it, really. They're the ones that are kind of just standing out there as a target for the artillery. And a target for the infantry as well, as you can see.
Rechts vom Hügel per Salve feuern lassen.
Gut. Ceasefire. Ceasefire.
Yeah, the Union a little exposed out here as well. They got to be careful because the Confederate gunners under Tim are deadly.
Das ist schön.
Boah, ich überlebe.
Also eigentlich nicht, aber... Markus.
Yeah, it looks like the Confederate guns are aiming for the Union guns. And you hear the huzzah. That means that the Confederates are now breaking. So situation is updated. If the Union takes this point of contention now, this map is over. 9:52 left in the match. I imagine they're going to go for a full assault here. But they are outnumbered by the Confederates. So it better be a good one. And you can see they're still taking losses. 52nd getting reinforcements. And here they go. Confederates streaming in, though. They want to hit them on the flank when they try to come across that field. Nope, Harris is coming straight into him. Look at this. The stormtroopers. And he may have overextended himself here. Got caught as soon as the Union was moving, and they're hitting them pretty hard. Now the Union has decided to stop and take this opportunity to cut apart the 8th Alabama, and Harris has got to get them out of here before it's too late. So a brave move by Harris there. His instincts are always great. He just maybe got there a little late. Or a little early, because he could have gotten in behind him. But he did stop the Union from attacking the point of contention. 8:40 left in the match. So that kind of move would have given the Confederates time to reinforce this position, but no reinforcements are here. And so the 52nd, they're going to march right up to the point of contention. And they're going to make the Confederates come after them. So the German Legion moving off again. 56th Virginia here. And the 18th North Carolina is still holding strong. As you can see, the Union pouring into the point of contention here. But a lot of Confederates on the map. You can see the Carolina adjusting their lines. Get a better angle at the Union where they don't have any cover on that fence. So the Union, depending on those hills, is cover, but the Confederates able to fire down into them from over here. And the Union want to get a lot of people on this point of contention, but man, they're just targets as they run up. And Hogg and the guy is going to go straight into the hottest part of the field once again. Ooh, another blast hitting the... Look at the caisson! Oh, wow! That was cool. You hear the guys laughing about a cannon flying through the air. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen here. Tim is way close on these guys. If he can get that gun aimed down close enough. But I don't know if it'll bounce off that fence. Ooh, another shell hitting that artillery piece. they keep doing that, they might knock it back over on its wheels again. Oh, a direct hit by Tim and the guys. Holy crap. And that poor bastard. I'll write your mama, boy. All right, 51st up close and personal. Look at that slow fall. Oh, my God. Oh, man. The server lag. 4 slow motion deaths in a row in the 51st. Oh, make that 5. They are completely cleaned out here. Near the point of contention. Damn it. Firing by the Confederates. Hot and heavy right here. And the Union, no, they're in a bad spot. They've got to get out of here, and Hogg is trying to get his boys moving.
Alright, follow with your companies. We'll follow the F-Florida.
Here, Livingston saying just follow in with the 8th Florida. I love how when they stick together, they're a stronger unit for sure. Ooh, more artillery coming in, hitting those Confederates.
Actually, double ranks on my right. Far back up.
All right, well, the Confederates are leaving that spot. Don't know if it's because of the artillery or because of the movement of the 8th Florida, but they're moving off. And there's Oswald right there, 2nd Delaware, trying to get an angle on these Floridians and 51st New York.
I'm alright.
Yeah, there's enemies to the left.
Company on the church.
How can flag down?
And you hear it, both sides now breaking the Union. They've got to get it done. 4:38 left in the match. Can they push the point of contention and drive off these Confederates for the victory? Or will the 18th North Carolina be able to hold against a large blue wave? You can see 56 Virginia there on the fence as well. And it looks like the Union's actually pulling away here.
Yeah,
From the
they've
hill,
got us surrounded, but they're very spread out.
Yeah. If we push hard on the right, we can roll them all.
You see the Union just running in all directions. But Livingston and Hogg, they've got a plan. Man, this server lag is really bad today. But we do have a lot of guys on the server. Looks beautiful.
Okay, we need to go up on that fence. Yeah, we need 50 Just gonna hope these guys.
And the 52nd just completely surrounded here. They're going for a charge. So they hit the Virginia. These guys know each other. Slaughter's still alive. Dude, these slow server lag deaths are the best. Need to watch these again and watch the guys go down. They go down in slow motion. Okay, here we go. Got another Union assault here. This one by Livingston. He's got his guys back. And here we go. Still got his major tags on from the UEC event earlier. And not wasting any time, going straight into Tim and the boys. They got their backs turned to Livingston. They know they're here now. Tim unloading the pistol. Look at that. Look at these deaths. Look at this man. Colby's just like, I'm here to move a cannon, and that's what I'm going to do, son bitch. Don't let me turn it all the way. No, they finally got him. Look at the slow death, though. Oh, I don't know why stupid things amuse me. 2 minutes left in the match. Both sides breaking. The Union on the nipple and slowly chipping away at that point of contention. Will the Confederates be able to muster another big push? And that's all they got to do. They got to do it one more time. And they got the men here to do it. And you can see more of them showing up every second. Harris is patient.
Jetzt wird's ekelhaft, Jungs. Double quick, ja, marschieren raus.
Double quick. Double.
Double quick march.
Wenn wir rauskommen, die schießen sofort auf uns.
Ja, die schießen.
Well, here they go.
Okay.
We'll go with them.
Oh. Fire by Company. Commands fire. Schnell. John. Kommt dran, Männer.
Hold aim.
Oh my God, you see a whole line of Union just drop into that volley. They never even saw it coming. Flakman immediately finds himself alone, and Chambers trying to get away. The 8th Florida completely wiped by a volley from the 8th Alabama. But here come the Union. You see 51st coming out. Little do they know, some of the deadliest killers in War of Rights facing off, moving to their left.
Okay, gentlemen, back up.
They're pushing, they're charging
Back up. Back up.
Here they come. Harris, 8th Alabama, German Legion, charging into the Union. 43 seconds left in the match, and this could be it. One large final Confederate push to throw the Yankees off. A beautiful match played by both sides. And the Union's still coming. Here they come. 52nd New York leading the way. But they got to go through a fence. And you can see just a load of Confederates still here. And the Confederates have done it. Congratulations to the defenders.
The Dunkers were but one subset of the many Protestant offshoots which resulted from the Reformation, named after their full dunking of a person during a baptism. Many of the adherents had fled to the United States in the decade following their founding in 1708, and in 1851 the Muma family had donated a portion of their land for the church to be built upon. Its whitewashed walls would serve as an easy landmark for commanders to guide to as the tide of blue finally marched past it and into the woods beyond. A gargantuan amount of casualties would be gathered here as the church was used as an aid station, and a truce would be called on the 18th to gather the wounded and bury the many dead. Greene's division managed to make it halfway through the West Woods before their momentum dried up. Instead, they set up a defensive salient against any possible counterattack. But the next main action to arrive would be farther south, at the lower bridge over the Antietam Creek. General Burnside, in command of the 9th Corps, had taken the majority of the day to set up his attack, and at 10 o'clock finally received the orders from General McClellan to advance. Guarding the bridge were 2 batteries and the Georgians under General Robert Toombs. They were all that stood between Sharpsburg and the entire Union 9th Corps, which would send wave after wave of regiments to attack the bottleneck at the bridge.
All right, so we'll go into the next map here. If you like that, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name's Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.